Today I'm making a bit of a celebrationary cake. So it's an upside down pear, ginger, prune and port cake. What we need to do first is mix some different sorts of syrups together. A good cup of gold syrup here. This isn't chai or sugars obviously, but we're just using half of this at the moment. Here about 1/4 cup of some olive oil. Molasses. The last thing we're going to add as far as our liquid is a cup of milk of choice. This one's almond milk. Okay, so that's all pretty nicely combined already. So what I'm going to do is just turn that off and just sit it to the side. Now we need to get together our dry ingredients. In a bowl we're going to mix a cup of buckwheat flour. So this type of flour base for this cake makes it a gluten-free cake. You could just use regular flour if you wanted to. Now I've got another cup of some almond meal. Then we've got a teaspoon of some baking powder, and then we've got half a teaspoon of some bicarb soda, so that's our raisinade that's going in. We've got lots of spices, so we've got 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 3 teaspoons of the ginger, about a teaspoon of some nutmeg. Give those a stir. Again, the spice smell in this is just divine. All of our dry ingredients. The other thing we need to do is get some eggs together. So this has got 2 eggs in it, so I'm just going to beat up those eggs to flow into the mixture. So we're just going to beat these till they're light and fluffy. We'll make a bit of a well in the centre, and I'm going to pour in this liquid. Not super sweet either. Molasses, if you've tasted, is not sweet. So realistically it's just got half a cup of that golden syrup through there as the main sweetening agent. So it's quite a wet batter. It's kind of like a pudding cake. Now we're just going to put in our 2 beaten eggs. Fold those through. Over here I've got about a cup of prunes that have been soaking overnight in some really good quality port. I cannot explain how good that smells. Some nice pears that have been pre-sliced, so just into like a couple of millimetres thick. And we just want to pop these on the bottom of our baking dish, which has been greased with flour. For 3/4 of a pear, and you tend to end up on the bottom. You can be as generous as you like, but you see I've got enough of a fan there. Pour this in over the top. That just now goes into the oven on about 180 degrees fan force for about an hour, but you do want to check it as it goes. Our cake's just come out of the oven. It's quite dark looking, it's very soft in the centre, like really pudding-like, but it will go quite dark like this because of the molasses. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a quick syrup that gets poured over this and really makes it glossy and brings it to life. So we've got our remaining golden syrup. So we've got about half a cup of that goes in. And then we've got our honey, which is the same quantity. We're literally just melting these together into a nice, beautiful sauce. Which will only take 30 seconds or so. So we're just going to drizzle this really carefully because it's super hot onto the cake. What will happen is it just soaks that all up into a little bit of cake. You can actually smell that port smell cutting into it. A scoop of some nice coconut ice cream or even coconut yogurt. I actually think goat yogurt would be quite nice as well. Today, finish it off with a little bit more sauce. So that's my upside down pear, ginger and prune and port cake. Hope you enjoyed as much as I do.